Will be a very good contest. The two Laurens, the two ruckmen. Lauren Bella from Serena in North Queensland up against what has been an experienced player now in Pearce.
And we're underway. Pearce didn't even go up, so Bella just gave it to her. There's some sportsmanship. Ball into Spirit on the deck. Exxon fighting hard, set upon. Lost it. Umpire says play on. Arnell, another possession from her. Sabrina had front spot. Well done by Cordner at the back. Rose Little, showed some pace just to skip through traffic and hit up Zilke with a nice pass.
A beautiful kick into space.
Zilke has a teammate running in Lutkins, doesn't get forward much. A beautiful user of the ball. She can run in, steady, pulls the trigger. Straight in the path of Kat Phillips. Little looping handball over the top to Newman.
Oh, they're out here.
Paul Newman is out. You heard it from Beck Goddard. She'll take one bounce. We know how fast she is. Has a second, steadies, and that'll be the Demons' first. Goal of the year last year. And she's put a stamp on another one this year. Paxman able to collect it at ground level. Got it to Kat Smith. Little wobbler inside. Hoare came out to met it. Got it to that player in Hanks. Clever handball back inside to Hoare. Wanted to take on the tackler and won. Beat Ellie Anderson. Quick shot on goal. Will this be their second? No. The Lions cough it up again. Paxman will send it right back into the hot spot. There's Cunningham. Fisted away by Kasler. Beautifully roved off the deck from Newman. She bounced it through on the left. Newman has two, and so do Melbourne.
Into it.
Sabrina Frederick-Traw at the back of the pack corner did well to get her out of front spot. Bushner hit it at pace. Eludes would-be tacklers. Goes on the left. Will it sit for Wardlaw? Yes, it will. So Jessie Wardlaw in her first season. This would be her first goal in AFLW, and they really need this one. She makes no mistake. The Lions have their first.
Remotely interested in dishing this one off, so obviously confident.
So the former basketballer Tegan Cunningham, I tell you what, she's made a pretty good fist of it. And that's a mark at the back to Eden Zanker. So if you're Craig Starcevich right now, Alistair Lynch, how would you be feeling about that goal line defence?
Yeah, you'd be extremely disappointed. You need at least one person sitting off the pack to jump into that contest. To have a big forward stand under the ball and take a contested mark that easily, extremely disappointing.
So Eden Zanker, 2 goals this season. She leads the Demons goal kicking.
Oh, no.
And she's put that right across the face.
Bomb long to this position.
And that's exactly what Nat Exxon does. Sabrina flew, couldn't bring it down. Has another crack at ground level. Downey did well.
Because they've got the number.
Feed it to a teammate. And now it's a foot race between Mithen. Exxon will get there first. Can't evade the Mithen tackle to Pearce. And that's that setup that we heard Mixton here talking about. And that's another great pass from Lauren Pearce.
Presenting up at the ball. Good solid lead on it with a handy kick.
Has kicked 1 goal so far in season 3 of AFLW's Kate Hoare, and that looks very good off the boot. Goes all the way to the line, but just one really important player for them in the middle. Paxman, the kick will go right to the top of the square. Punched over. Touch. Another behind.
Thick at best to have that shot from the boundary line.
No.
The kick in's not good. Opens the door for Phillips. She can put it over the head to Hoare. Hoare's got a teammate inside on Newman. Tried to go outside of the boot. A little bit too clever.
Border, they've got to hit some targets.
Lutkins couldn't hit Wushner. The defence was good. Melbourne again win it back. Handball inside to O'Day. Has to go hurriedly on the left foot. Cunningham the target. It spills over the back. Lutkins will rush it through, but...
They will come back to that shortly. Here it is.
Wardlaw slaps it down.
Bang. From behind.
Swooped on by Kat Smith. This will hang up nicely in the breeze. I'll go all the way to the line. And that's a great goal to Kat Smith. At the moment.
Yeah, and they're going to have another short pass here. Generate a shot at goal. We can see that for 20 seconds. Brisbane just sound asleep at the moment.
One of the elite runners in the competition. This to extend the lead, and she makes no mistake. Melbourne on fire here at Hickey Park.
Major message at quarter time.
Oh, look, it's just grinding it out. Our forward pressure's been really good. Sabs has been presenting up. They were dropping.
It's incredible access to be speaking to players during play as O'Day sends Melbourne inside. Zanker stayed down, and this will be another one.
Oh, yep.
What a goal. Eden Zanker.
Melbourne getting the ball in long. Bella spoiled the ball, but it was very predictable where the ball was going to go, and that's where she had to get it. But Melbourne had all the numbers at ground level. They've just been cleaner at ground level at the moment, getting numbers to the contact the ball.
There's a bit of poor body language too, Lynchy.
Yep.
Some bodies have dropped, and that's what happens when a few goals are kicked. But there's a bit of finger pointing going on too, so that needs to stop.
Cordner having a really good game. Or Kate Hoare might have been hit high. Pays the advantage. Newman gets her third.
Yeah, no, that's...
And this is a rout here at the moment. Long down the line. Pittman couldn't take the mark. Pearce, nice collect. And what about the dish? And Newman again finds herself with space in front of her. And the kick goes out front. This will either bounce through or be collected by Eden Zanker, who could get her second. Oh, no. Had more time than she realised, and she's put that out of bounds, but it'll be a throw-in.
She's had a mare there.
Anderson flies in. And again, too many demons around the contest as Scott gets it to O'Day.
Well, the wave
gives it to Paxman. They're running in waves. You heard it from Lynch. Jacobson can take a bounce. She can run her full measure. And she can pile on more pain for the Brisbane Footy Club. Melbourne are just doing as they please here.
Not switching laterally to open up space.
Lutkins goes inside. Bates read it beautifully. Shannon Campbell still down behind play.
Kick from probably 40 metres out.
Emily Bates, the prime mover in the Lions midfield, gives it everything she's got. And it just goes to the left-hand side. Let's quickly go to Nat Yanidis because there's an issue for the blind skipper, Leah Kasler.
Yeah, that's right, Sam. As if this margin wasn't enough for the Lions. They've lost.
Well done, Lil.
O'Day exits defensive 50 for the Demons. Campbell slaps it to Bates. The Anderson kick well smothered. Dowrick, she can almost go the journey from there. Oh, just bouncing to the left-hand side. Kick off.
I don't think she can get there with this.
A pass into the hands of Exxon. That was nice. So Nat Exxon kicked 2 goals last week. As you heard from Alistair Lynch, they desperately need this one, and they get one. So the Lions give themselves just a little glimmer. Over the top. Ashley Guest, it just doesn't sit for her. Worcester now a chance. Got to be quick. Mithen butted up her good work. And that's unlucky.
She's hurt herself too.
Just getting Jess Worcester high. Gets her hands free. Got it back to Newman. She just pirouettes on the kick, but straight to Sam Virgo. We'll get it moving really quickly. Was looking for Paige Parker, but only found Bianca Jacobson. They kicked 5 unanswered in the second quarter. They led by 40 points to start the second half. Melbourne can get that back to 38. If Bianca Jacobson kicks there first for the third quarter, she starts at left. It'll stay left. Oh, it's gone through. They're claiming touch, but it didn't look like through the Bushnell binoculars here that anyone got a hand to it.
All clear. Double hands, all clear.
Oh, that hurts.
Yeah.
There was 5 Brisbane Lion players on the line. And
I think the Giants losing their game yesterday in
this is going to sit beautifully for Eden Zanker. She's got a vacant goal square, and more importantly, she's got the speedster in Newman, who had more time than she realised and couldn't.
Look at the numbers again for Melbourne.
Jacobson, they waste no time going long to the hot spot, and there is Tegan Cunningham. So Cunningham looking for her first of the afternoon, and they like it. Her second goal for the season. They are coach killers, those things, because now Shelley Scott has a running Maddie Gay who can set sail from long range. Bounces it over, and it'll be another throw in.
Yeah, they need to stop play.
Here it is.
Oh, no.
That's, I think, knee on knee, does it look like, Lynchy? But I think that's not her bad knee, which is,
well, if it's knee on knee, that'd be great news.
Yeah.
And was just really fit to go and raring with round 1.
Oh, now you don't like to see a little collapse because we know you can get through. Is she grabbing her ankle?
And this is devastating stuff for Sam Virgo. She's official crowd today, 4,227. So great crowd here at Hickey Park. The D's go back into attack again. It goes over the back to Wushner. Never seen her this far from home. That kick, will it stay in? No.
Referring to there is the enormous pressure that the forward 50 players especially are putting on Brisbane.
Dowrick, that's a beautiful blind turn. Lost the handle on the footy though while trying to sell the candy. Cunningham bent her back and
to pick out the players that they've left.
Wushner, Arnell, Parker. Now we know she's got pace. She takes them on and runs her full measure, but there is absolutely no one to kick to. Meg Downey dropped the mark though. Tori Groves little check side. A foot race. Guest, McCarthy's there. We know what she can do with some space, but Cordner has been sensational today, and look at the desperation. Back to Downey. The high up and under will land.
To seeing them.
And they've answered the question that a lot of people asked. Would it be no Daisy, no D's? And they've certainly emphatically answered that.
First class, even with that vacancy. But they've been dominant today. They've been far too good for the Brisbane Lions.
So the D's will win it. As you hear the siren, it'll either be 45 points, 44 points.
Nacho's mother.
39 points. Kate McCarthy comes in and wobbles it through for a rare highlight for the Brisbane Lions, but it's been Melbourne's day.